Hi there! Today you're going to be watching me make deodorant for the very first time. doTERRA actually has a pretty fantastic. I was deciding if I was going to say fabulous or fantastic. I'm going to go with fantastic natural deodorant, and it sprung up on me. Big surprise. It was all done. I even went and scooped out as much as I could from here, but yeah, that's all she wrote. So I thought, well, this is my chance to do a little bit of experimentation. So I'll start with just making the base. I have my recipe here. So you need 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil and 1/3 of a cup of arrowroot powder, which is right here, and I have some measured out in the bowl. So I'm gonna just mix them together in the larger bowl. Put all the coconut oil in, I think. Okay, so having never done this before, we'll see how smoothly this goes. I'm going to just add some of the arrowroot. There you go. It's going, it's going. May have been a good idea to just soften the coconut oil a little bit on the stove or in the microwave to help to mix things around. But I mean, hindsight, it's always 20/20, right? So I can do it for my next round of deodorant making. All right. As well, you're going to want to add 2 tablespoons of aluminum-free baking soda. So this deodorant, it's not stopping you from sweating, and actually it's healthier to allow yourself to sweat out of your pits because it aids in detoxification. But of course, nobody wants to stink. So the baking soda and the arrowroot is gonna, stop that smelling, and it's going to sop up the moisture a little bit also. But it'll still be able to leave your body. So I got one there. And you want aluminum-free baking soda just because it's common knowledge aluminum has links to Alzheimer's, and it's not the best thing to be slathering on your body. There we go. Yes. I think definitely softening this the next time would be a good idea. Well, I'm going to add the rest of the arrowroot, and then I'll talk about the essential oils I'm going to add, and I'll probably cut while I do a little bit of mixing, and I'll show you the finished product. So I have tea tree here, and so this tea tree is very antibacterial, so it'll stop any of those bacteria that are going to cause a little extra body odor. So it says here to add 10 to 15 drops. I actually have 5 different kinds of essential oils that kind of appeal to me. So what I'm just going to do is add 3 of each. So we got tea tree here. Okay. Now this is going to have sort of a woodsy, outdoorsy kind of smell. The other one I have is Arbor Vitae, the Tree of Life, and this is fantastic for purifying and cleaning. So it has a lot of the same properties of the tea tree. It's going to actually just, you know, cut any odors that may be occurring before they kind of start circulating in the air. Now, Arbor Vitae is a really interesting essential oil. It's actually one of the Canadian sourced essential oils, and I think it's fantastic because doTERRA takes the sawdust from the lumber industry, distills it to make the essential oils, and then sends that distilled sawdust onto the paper making industry, and then it's used again to make paper. So I think it's great, not wasting at all. Next I have juniper berry. Has a very sweet taste or smell to it. It's also really good for lymphatic drainage, so that's why I thought it would be really good to stick in my pits. Also has a very grounding effect, I find, when I diffuse it or wear it. And another one of those very grounding essential oils that I love is frankincense. So it just sends me right out. Like, even just smelling it out of the bottle, I'm just very relaxed. So I thought that would be great to smell a little bit like that all the time. I think I got 4 there, so I might add a little bit less of this blend. This is Purify Blend, so it's a blend of different essential oils, essentially for deodorizing, actually. So I thought it'd be really great to put in here. It has some more citrusy top notes in there. So it has lemon, lime, some more tea tree, cilantro, citronella, pine, and a couple different types of fir essential oil. So yeah, it's great. I might just add 2 in there since I got an extra frankincense. There we go. And now I'm going to turn the camera off. I'll do the legwork or arm work, and I'll turn it back on when it's done. All right, so here we have my finished cream deodorant. Now, I did actually end up adding about another tablespoon of the coconut oil just to give it a little bit more creamy consistency, because it was a little bit powdery once I mixed it all in, and I actually softened that coconut oil, but it smells pretty great. And now I just have this little jar here, and I'll, when I'm using it, just scoop it out with my fingers and apply, and then I'll